Hello everyone, welcome back to Morrowind. Now before we get started, I'd like to thank someone on the Space Battles thread for telling me about this, as this is actually an aspect of Morrowind I did not know about. If you hit F1, you can set quick key slots for various items. For example, I'm going to set quick key 1 to my Sword of White Woe. Now if I hit 1, I can instantly drag out the Sword of White Woe. Quite useful. However, I'm going to set a few more quick keys. To specifically my lockpick and my lock. My lockpick and my probe. Not lock. That would be silly. I don't have a lock. So, now if I hit 2 or 3, I can instantly go to that. I was going to put up Blonya's Soothing Balm on 4. And, the Ring of Healing on 5. Magical teleporting weaponry! Mwahaha! Thanks to Visitor or VLSITOR on the Space Battles forums for that tip. Good. He doesn't do any videos as far as I know, but he told me about that. It's cool. Useful for quick dragging out your gear. Means less time spent in the menu. Always good. Also, on the subject of menus, I went out and I got some slight upgrades from the shop, from the armor shop in between episodes. I got the Imperial Silver Helm, the Imperial Steel Greaves, and the other Bracer. So now I'm a bit better armored. I burned through some of my potion ingredients, but there's none of them left that will actually interact with each other, so I can't make any more potions. Anyway, we need to go to Suran now. This quest, if memory serves, is a bit ethically off.
May I help you?
But before we even get there and have a discussion about it, we're just going off to the Mages Guild, because you very much always want to use the Mages Guild. It is useful to be able to go, pop!
Speak, traveler.
Wherever you want. It's like fast travel, only limited. Which,
Can
you know,
we hurry this
helpful.
along?
Yes, I'm trying to hurry it along as fast as I can. World map. Can I see where Suran is? I don't even know where Suran is.
So what do you want?
I'm going to take a mulligan on that. So, plans for the
My
episode have now been
patience is
derailed.
limited.
Don't I look smart? So,
Speak,
instead of that, let's go see if we can take on a Dwemer ruin at level 3. Probably Arngkthand. Held south out of the town. Head north. Alright. Let's get moving. This will be a bit of a walk, but there are some things on the way once we actually get there. Nothing huge and amazing, but minor things. Actually, thinking about it, there's a lot of loot in Arngkthand. So I'm going to take advantage of something that you can do. In the Fighters Guild, the equipment chest, as far as I know, will never restock. So you don't have to, or rather, it will never reset. So you don't have to worry about losing your things. Therefore, I'm going to dump a lot of my potions in, so I can carry more loot. This is a bit risky. Oh. There's some chests downstairs. These used to be locked. They're no longer locked because I decided between episodes to do some things. Several pounds later. Several pounds later. Yeah, booze does weigh a lot for its value, so it's not too good as a potion, but it's okay. I'm also going to try and use up the bargain potions when I can in there. But yes, we're now going to Arngkthand,
May I
one of the more
help you?
infamous dungeons in the game. Simply because it is a Dwemer ruin that you will think when you're first playing that you should go to quickly. However, with the Sword of White Woe, a few levels under our belt, and some pretty okay armor that's basically just the tier below Dwemer, you should be able to do it, especially as there's a good chance of us finding some Dwemer armor in there. And Dwemer armor is very good. Yes, yes. Double checking. The signpost, head to Caldera. And then on the right, see a signpost from Molagmar. Follow the road towards Caldera, then follow the road towards Molagmar. Yeah, it's a bit of a walk. But, who knows, maybe we'll find some dungeons along the way. Which could always be neat. Blinded by the light. God. Caldera, this way. What we're looking for is a rather large and rather old bridge. In fact, I believe it mentioned that they're immediately to the right. Yep, we're looking for this signpost. Now we follow this road. Do not follow the other road. That will get you lost. I'm tangling my hand from my cables there. Yeah, you can tell it's a Dwemer thing because Dwemer have a very certain aesthetic. There is a bandit! I'm going to walk toward him. It's a good bit slower, but I'll be able to recover my fatigue. And as I have mentioned repeatedly, you can in fact recover... You do in fact get higher hit chances when your fatigue is higher. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Oh no, one skeleton.
This is
so scary. I am so afraid of this man. See how scary he was? So scared. So scared. Yeah. You always want to check these kegs. They often have good things in them, like raw glass. By the way, I'd like to show something off. Raw glass, 200 gold a pound. Very good stuff. That's why you want to check these kegs whenever you find them near a ruin. Or the Dwemer kept their good stuff, it seems. Now after that fight, let's get our health back up. Die! 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 Yeah, there's a fair few cliff races along the way too. But cliff races aren't too bad at this stage in the game. It's just when you're really early on that you get screwed. Now remember they told you to turn a crank. This sounds old. Yeah, you have to run in there. Otherwise, you can't get in. Or more accurately, you have to be a little careful. Now, you want to be careful in Arngkthand. Dwemer ruins are very dangerous and can often have very strange architecture. Someone is talking. I can't see them. Now what you want to do is go up there. Most people don't know this, but the puzzle box is right in there. You can go this way to get deeper in the ruins and all that, but... And there's loot there. But Dwemer ruins are sufficiently dangerous that I'm not going to do that. Well, unless they're doing really, really well. This man... Gold. Common. Steel dagger. Actually, steel dagger is pretty good value for weight. I'll take that. Hello. I have a weapon far overpowered for my level. Goodbye. Common. Always check their clothes, because sometimes they'll have the higher ranking clothes. That stuff's actually pretty valuable. Yeah, if memory serves, this is just a normal door. No, those are doors to Weeping Bell Hall. So now we want to climb up here. And up this is the way we want to go. Cells of Hollow Hand, sure, but you also want to check. You always want to check cabinets and stuff because they have Dwemer coins. Dwemer coins are absolutely insane. 0.1 weight, 50 gold. You don't get better than that. I'm sorry. 0.1 weight, 50 gold. It's incredible. There's also Dwemer Spear, which actually is pretty valuable. Not Dwemer Spear, actually Dwarven Spear. Thankfully not a Dwarven Sphere. This is Dwarven Spear. Now in here is where I want to go. I want to kill this boss, Citro. He is a boss, but he's not a very good boss. Alright, Dwemer Goblet's a good value weight, but I'm not going to take them quite yet. He has a lot of Dwemer crap on him. Taking his potions. Ooh, Rising Force. Shadow, too. Expensive belt. Fire resist. Search everything else first, though. These are just on the general grounds of... While they're good value for weight, Dwemer Ruins have much better value for weight, like Dwemer coins. Seriously, if you ever see a Dwemer coin, snap it up as fast as you can. Ah, the puzzle box. That's what you want. It's right there on the shelf. Easy to miss. Try not to. Goblets are the best value for weight, the normal ones, because they're 3.30, at least in the random Dwemer stuff you can find lying around. But again, search boxes. With how easy this was, I'm actually thinking that we might want to go deeper into the ruins, as this was very quick. Take the ornate Dwemer goblets, the lighter versions, because there are two versions. There's that one and that one. You want to take the one that's more valuable and more lightweight, because, well, basic math. Rusty Dwemer cogs are worth a lot, but they're not worth the weight, because they're 50 pounds each. Nuts. Nuts, I tell ya. Do a double check for the good goblets. At least the better goblets, I guess, because they're both pretty good. And recharge my health a bit. Now, and let's get moving deeper into the ruin. So let's go up this way, because I believe this is the more of the bandit area instead of the Dwemer Mecha area. Needless to say, bandits are much less dangerous than Dwemer Mecha. Ooh, Flynn. That's actually very valuable booze. 100 gold for a pound. Actually, you know what? Just in case. You do want to save quite often, just to be paranoid. Especially as I'm, as I've mentioned, fairly low level for a Dwemer Ruin. Cells of Hollow Hand. Hello, Bandit Man. You didn't notice anything.
You're growing weak.
I'm growing weak. Immediately one-shots him. Yeah, power attacks deal closer to the maximum damage. So you want to power attack with weapons that have very high maximum damage. like axes, but not so much with knives. Also, I'd like to show something. You can eat scrap metal. How? I don't know. You can eat Dwemer scrap metal. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why that is a thing. It is so weird. And I'm not sure why they would even have that in the game, but it is so amusing to me that you just eat this scrap metal. Like, you just pick metal up the floor, stick it in your mouth, and go, nom 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 nom. Anyway, the cells of Hollow Hand were where we found the boss, so... You're hissing and clunks.
My victory is at hand.
This is more bandits. Power attacks do, by the way, take up more of your stamina, but it's not generally too important. You have some gold, common clothes, another steel dagger. I need a lot of those, and they're quite useful for selling. Ah, booze. Always good. No, do not use that as actual moral code. It's bad moral code. Armor's hammer. Useful. Dwemer tubes are also valuable. 0.5 for 40. Ah, skill book. I can sell that for money. Lots of money. Alright, I use up a badly damaged Journeyman Armor's Hammer, because you always want to use up the badly damaged things first. Simply because then you have more space to carry your loot. Loot is good. Dwemer coin, Dwemer coin. Coin, coin. I had that one stupid. Anyway. Scrap metal. Ah, emerald. You can't eat emeralds as well. I'm not going to show it off because it's very valuable. You can also eat this raw ebony. Again, not showing off, very valuable, etc., etc. Not my point. I'm taking off the ornate Dwemer goblets, though, because now I'm overweight. Any more healing. Let's equip back the torch. We've been doing pretty well, and pretty easily so far, so I want to go deeper. So I am going to walk up to here, save, and then we are going to explore Weeping Bell Hall. Weeping Bell. There's more bandits. I was always kind of hoping for some Dwemer enemies, because Dwemer enemies have a chance of dropping Dwemer armor, which is heavy armor, and very good heavy armor. Not the best heavy armor, that's Daedric, but there's only one total suit of Daedric in the game you can find without killing important characters.
No one can match me.
Well, I didn't match you. I exceeded you. So, you're correct, lady, and now you're dead. There we go. This just goes to a dead end. This has some signs of human habitat. Ah! Hello! I cannot wait to get to a high enough long blade skill that I'm not regularly missing half the time. It will be so nice. Take your dagger too. No loot back here, but at least he was a nice thing to beat the shit out of. Oh god. Yeah, sometimes half a door is trapped and the other half isn't. So, check! Otherwise, it might hurt very badly. In fact... I'm going to burn quite a bit of my mana on restoring my health. I don't see anything, but it's a nice detail that there's just this room with a bed and a bench. Makes it feel like, you know, this was actually a place and not just a dungeon, if that makes any sense. As you can see, that door is trapped. I'm not going to open it.
You're not even trying. Ow!
No, not really. I'm not even using my potions. Still enough for you, though! Common. Meh. You were boring. And now you're boring and dead. Great. Empty. Great. Meh. Hammer. Don't have the room. Lockpick. Always take lockpicks and probes. You will never regret that. You never have enough of those. Random machine. What's it do? Nobody here, including her, has any idea. Well, she doesn't have any idea of anything right now because I stabbed her to death, but you understand my point. Hall of Centrifuge, that is the central area. No point going back there. Dead end. That thing. Let's go back through here. Dead end again. Let's just keep wandering. You always want to explore these dungeons fully, simply because, as I have mentioned repeatedly, I want Dwemer armor. It's good stuff. Local map. That's the Hall of Centrifuge. We haven't actually been this way, I believe is what it's telling me. This leads to Heaven's Gallery. That's somewhere we haven't even been. Has things to kill. You have a knife and I've got an ebony longsword. Your chances don't exist. It's a chitin dagger. I'm wearing a full suit of steel and you thought you could break through it with bug bits. That's what chitin is. Bits of bug. What is wrong with you? I mean, I know Dwemer ruins are full of very valuable loot. It's half the reason I'm here. But really, man, you could have done a little better than that. Another bandit. Thankfully, in this game, they're not actually called bandits. They actually have names. I'm not going to pronounce the names because I'm terrible at pronouncing things. And now we're going on to my last torch. Kind of surprising. I was not expecting to be in here this long. I was legitimately expecting to run into a lot of Dwemer Machina. Oh well, here's a ruby. Again, you can eat that. I'm not going to show it off because, well, very valuable. No coins. Always take coins. Very valuable. Probably some of the best weight per pound, value per pound, not weight per pound, in the game. Oops, that's not a trap. Yes! Yes! 25 Dwemer coins, which is nice, and a new pair of pants for me! 28 armor rating. In comparison, these Imperial Steel, 22. They're only 1 pound heavier. I mean, I look like a bit of a derp, whatever. I'm going to leave the Imperial Steel here, because I can't afford to carry it. Warhammer is valuable, though. Actually, that's pretty good weight per value per pound. It's so heavy! I'll eat some ebony. There's a weird sentence. I'll eat some ebony! I already searched these. Let's fix up my kit. Still can't move. I'll leave it here. At least we have 1 piece of dwarven armor, which is part of the reason I came here. Full set is obviously best, because, well, more strong armor is good. Come on, drop good stuff. I'll take a coin. Coin. Another Dwemer coin. Man, I'm finding lots of these. How many do I have right now? I have 1 plus 33. For some reason, they sometimes split into different stacks. Don't ask me why. So I have 34, which basically translates into a lot of gold. This is actually locked. Lock is too complex for a journeyman's lockpick. Can I do it with a master's lockpick? You know what? Sod it. I have these for a reason. Oh, silly. Alright. There's Dwemer mechs beyond this door. I'm doomed. Or at least going to be in a lot of trouble. Oh, it's only a spider. The spiders are the least dangerous ones. But also spheres and centurions. I haven't fully explored this area, so... Both of those are trapped. You just saw something down there, if you were observant, that is actually a new enemy. A Dwemer ancestor. Oh no, this isn't a Dwemer ancestor. This is a Sphere Guardian. Dwemer Sphere? I actually remember what they're called this game. They do change names a bit between the games. It is called a Centurion Sphere. Okay. So, nothing especially impressive there. Sorry about the thump. Small, hairy creature of friendship. Love it a bit, but... Another heavy Dwemer chest. It's very heavily locked, that means there's good loot in it. Taking the glass first, though. Always search every keg, because, as I have mentioned, you can get really, really nice stuff out of these. Mostly they're empty, but when they're not, they really aren't. Sounds weird. That was not worth a scroll of Unduci's unhinging. Is there anything else around here, or is there just a bunch of lava that's going to burn me to death? Just a bunch of lava that's going to burn me to death. Okay. Let's go the other way. Come on! Thank you. Ah, that's what it was. Here's the Dwemer Ancestor Ghost. Alright, here's not a Dwemer Ancestor Ghost. Here are many Dwemer Ancestor Ghosts. Many dead ghosts. You know, they're called Dwarven Spectres. I misdid their name. Oh well. They're dead. Well, they were already dead. So I don't care. You have nothing I care about. You have nothing I care about except for scrap metal, and I only really wanted to show that off because you can eat it. That is very silly and therefore amusing to me. Here is a chest. Let's see if we can get something good out of it. Ancient Dwemer door key. Aha! A hammer and an upgrade bit of armor. Dwemer Rate Bracer. In comparison, an Imperial Templar Rate Bracer is 3 points less for the same weight. And it has less durability overall. Since it wasn't very valuable, it's only 25 gold, I'll put it back in the chest. Now, if I can grab this coin, I can show something off. Some coins are special. Dang it, game. I thought that was actually one of them. Some Dwemer coins, when you pick them up, they will spawn a Dwarven Spectre behind you, because they're, I guess, angry that you took their stuff. mean, I'd be angry if someone took my stuff. Whatever. Point is, sometimes that happens. Didn't happen this time. They actually do have different item IDs. These items. I dealt a critical hit on that one. It said critical damage at the bottom. Before I deal with that, before I discuss... This is because I actually focus fairly heavily on luck. Luck's good, as it leads to things like that, better loot drops, etc., etc. Pretty decent. And I'm also going to drink a potion. Especially my bargain potion of light. Maybe a... Yeah. You can see now why I want to keep that ring, even though there was a quest that would get me a lot of gold for it. I'm completely out of magicka. Have I been here? Yes, I have. These ruins can get a bit loopy, so just gotta try and keep track. Down here we have the door passage. Let's stab it to death. Not death, it's a robot. Stab it into non-functionality, I guess? Hit it until it stops moving. Close enough. Ooh, frost salts. 0.1 pounds, 75 gold. Good value for weight. Now you see why I wanted to keep around a bunch of torches. It is dark. What are you? It didn't actually sound like a dwarven spirit. One hand, I could go deeper. On the other hand, we've got what we came for. Well, we have a decent supply of potions. Well, I get a little lighter now, so that's good. Okay, so that was Dwarven Spirit. So here's another one. Hello, Spoiler. Good boy, Spoiler. I need to find more light sources. So what you want to do is get over there. Pretty simple. Nothing there. Just checking. Swing up to the surface so I can catch my breath. You always do want to check nooks and crannies, and sometimes they'll be sneaky and hide things in the water. I hear something. You know, I have a bargain potion of Rising Force. Let's see if there's anything up there. Yep, now I can fly. Very briefly. I don't think this was worth the potion. What's the point of this area? Is this a tunnel that looks funny? Alright. Letting it wear off. Taking a hop down. I'll stock up on health a little. There doesn't actually seem to be anything in this area. It's interesting. Usually at the end of these little areas there's some loot. I may just be missing it though. If I am, please tell me. I don't like passing up on loot, you know? More healing. Walking back through the path. Yeah. Backtracking is not the most entertaining thing to watch. Wonder. Could I... Well, I could try and hop up there very, very carefully. Or... Potion! Yeah, potions of Rising Force are really useful exploring the nooks and crannies of these places. Ah, there's something up here. That must mean there's loot, right? Right! Right. Sorry, but it's so good when you find a bit of Dwemer armor there. I've already found 2 bits of it. It just feels kind of sad to, you know, not get a bit of it. I know, maybe I'm weird. Of course I'm weird. I'm talking to random people on the internet. I'm showing them my video game. That's weird. But I'm pretty sure it's an okay. So everything is fine. Went that way, went that way. Did a full loop around down here. Some murder included. This is a way back. Yes, yes, my acrobatics will increase, blah blah, rest and meditate, blah blah, I get it. Weeping Bell Hall is that way, and... lava pits! If I was careful, I could parkour over to there on those rocks. If I had really high acrobatics, I bet I could jump that gap. Right now, I'd need a potion. And I used all of my potions. Like an idiot. Actually, maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm lucky and there's another one. This would be where if I had a mark spell, that'd be very nice, because then I could throw out a mark and then teleport to it with recall. But I don't have a mark spell, nor do I really have the ability to reliably cast recall. Yay. Yes. I believe you all can see why levitation is very, very useful. Back through the halls, back through the halls, back through the halls, back through the halls. they all basically led to the same place. Okay. This is how you get up here, by the way. Always make sure that these cabinets aren't trapped, because sometimes they are. Traps can range from flat-out damage to suddenly a bunch of ghosts. The ghosts can get quite nasty at higher levels. They can get damage effects instead of drain effects, which will permanently drain your stats. You need to go to a temple or use a potion to restore them. Can be quite bad. But I believe that's all in this room. Yeah. Technically, we could have just stopped after we went up there, but where's the fun in that, you know? So that is all of Arngkthand. Or at least all that we could get to. There was that one area that we need a potion or very high acrobatics to deal with. Some Dwemer leggings and a Dwemer arm bracer were required, which is pretty good. There's better gear, specifically artifacts and ebony. And Daedric. Oh. I think I'll just leave it off here. Next time, you'll see me back in Balmora, as I'll spare you the walk. I'll have sold my junk, and I'll probably be a lot richer. But until then, goodbye, and thanks for watching.